Oh, come on!
Get it.
Minute and 16.
Ladies. Come on.
I think the second last kill would determine if time runs out. Oh, Nico. I know you like to do pole dances, but that's enough. Thank you, Lekro. I approve.
There it is. 3 kills for him, and they will be starting the CT set. That's what we wanted to see. The fist bumps will come through. Yumpy.
Yumpe.
Yump.
I always call him Yumpy, too. It's pretty funny.
Yump.
I don't think he likes it very much, but it's fine.
I think that's probably how he says it, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe he would try to say jumpy, but he's Swedish and he'd say Yumpe.
Yeah.
Maybe not like that, but Yumpy.
Well, we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Can Fnatic get back into the series? Didn't look like it after the overpass, but you never know. 4 sets of armor for them, a defuse kit, and the smoke for Golden, the in-game leader. That's quite a common role for them. Same stage, you can see Carrigan, he's Inspector Gadget on the other side. He gets a VD-15 smoke flashbang. Very simple approach to them. They might have smoked the connector or smoke towards the right-hand side of the Ivy position. We'll see where Carrigan decides to go. He'll be just holding towards main entrance right now, and there will be aggression from the CT forces. JW sneak in, get 1 kill, take down Olofmeister, hide behind the server, but Rain, oh, he's been scary this game so far. He'll answer back, make it a 4-on-4. Nico's position, how has he got here? Surely Lekro takes him down, but the headshot comes through. Lekro has to hit a perfect shot there, not going to happen. It still will be equal though. Nico with full control of the inside bomb site. Call for his teammates to rotate through. CT's just hoping they'll fall back as they look towards the Pop Dog. At least Flusher will get information as he hears footsteps. Spot 1. Oh no, he's there. 2 players towards Pop Dog now. Inside is under terrorist control. Bomb planted.
Bomb planted indeed. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Mr. Voice Pack that will soon have Henry G's voice on it. Spoiler incoming. As Rain and Nico take down 2, Rain will follow it up. And get Crims as well.
Mine would be the most bland voice package ever.
That's why
it's me talking about strategies and how I don't like plays. like at least you've got lines.
But that doesn't work because it has to be like planted the bomb, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Like CT's win.
But like they want to have the old memes there. Like if there's Anders, they're gonna want to. Are you kidding me? In that right?
It could say it was strictly to the CT team when they lose. Like that was just bloody awful.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Excuse me. FaZe will somehow get Nico all the way towards inside, completely over on the inside bomb site. It's going to be 1-0 FaZe, not the start Fnatic we're looking for here. But the shotgun for JW, it's one of the most viable maps for the Max 7. He gets towards that Pop Dog, the lower ramp, behind the server. Many options for it. His teammates, though, with CZs and Desert Eagles. That's got armor to work with here, Golden. Throws a flash. He'll hold them off for a little bit sure, but he can't keep the wolf from the door forever.
JW. Sitting down at the bottom of the ladder with the shotgun in hand. It's Golden that's inside of the flames at Ivy. Pretty slow pace to start it off. FaZe again with the 1-0 lead. As the smoke bounces down. Covers behind. They want to focus on Golden. They want to focus on Golden, but Golden rips them apart. 2 with a CZ75 immediately. And Guardian just says, nope, I'll just stay here. Can I get another Miami Vice, please? Wow. Flusha and Crims. This is unbelievable. This is remarkable. They haven't even got a single kill yet with the guns. They will get one for Guardian. Good turn. He nearly finds a 3rd as well, but Flush has had enough. 1-1. Good job, Fnatic.
Yeah, Golden, especially with that CZ. I didn't really get too excited that setup. The Max 7, the upgraded pistols, little utility, but Golden gets it done. They walk into his crosshair and he delivers. The CZ is very deadly at that sort of range. 1-1, and he was almost certain that FaZe will answer back in equal measure here. Desert Eagle, CZs. There's scout for them. Not any shotguns. Guardian doesn't go all in, just he keeps himself at $1,400. He's the sniper of the team, which I'm sure you're all aware at this point. But he wants to make sure he has a little bit more cash going into the gun rounds as he has the AWP. Good flashbang from Flusher. Is it enough for the Mac 10? I'm not so sure. It will do significant damage there towards Carrigan, takes him down to 12 HP. Galo here, perfect in this sort of situation, will mow through these sort of players, as you'll see, but maybe not. Nico, what in God's name is that shot? He might get another hit. He knows he's going to be chasing down JW. Can't find the killing blow.
Crims will take out Guardian. Off a walk back in. 10 HP, and Crim somehow gets away with 2 taps and not get shot by Wolof, so a bit slow reactions. Fnatic, yes, they have the advantage, but they're on the ropes. It's tough to shut down the bomb plant for sure, but beyond that, we'll see. Just pistol still for FaZe.
Well, you remember, JW and Crims are low. They're still in on knife edge. Carrigan will spot one.
Oh yeah, easy. JW low and a Carrigan, exactly that. Spotted one. Lekro gets the response on Olaf. Carrigan's on 12 HP. I don't think he gets this at this point, but he can certainly hurt the economy.
If he finds Crims first, there's always a chance brings it to 1v1 that it gets very awkward indeed.
The fact that they're defusing, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They don't know where he is. Crims has the kid. He's got to get there now. He has to get there now, and he does it just in time. Got it down to Lekro. Oh, he tags him. Kit there for Lekro to grab, and I think he's just got it.
He's definitely got it, but still made things very tight, didn't he there? A sigh of relief there from Lekro. Certainly not the most comfortable round, but he gets it down 2 for 1. As Carrigan manages to get so close to the bomb. Crims go for that full defuse. I mean, Lekro didn't have the K. He picks it off of Crims' corpse, and not a big deal, but still down to 18 HP. And now FaZe, they could force it if they really wanted to, and they keep applying that pressure. Looks like they'll take a more conservative approach here. FaZe just the Eagles, 50 to 50s. No armor and nades this time. Rushing towards Ivy. Carrigan, if he had a flashbang here, he could flash towards the Ivy position and set his teammates up, but he's just trying to take the aggro away. For so far, it's working. You can see, oh, good nade. That's actually a good response. He hears the footsteps coming through and changes his attention towards Ivy. That was actually quite smart, wasn't it?
Yeah, Golden's very clever. It shows that he's an in-game leader, because in-game leaders tend to think differently in that regard. So yeah, clever enough. And Fnatic with the lead, substantially, 4 versus 1. Reigns the last alive, P250 in hand. Has the bomb, however, and it's interesting that he's gone the back route to B, because they've already left the B side to try and pincer them. He's got a plan. More money. And we all know that you love money, Henry.
It's my favorite thing.
I'd put it second behind Russian Twins.
Well,
maybe
FaZe.
race cars are up there too.
3 to 1 Fnatic, but the bomb goes down. It's going to be a very strong buy for FaZe coming forward in round number 5. But this is the start we wanted to look for. We wanted a competitive game. It felt like FaZe had a little bit too easy on Overpass. 13-2 in the first half of that map. But the ult comes out for Guardian, 4 AKs. Thing is, FaZe love a fake on this map. They love sending Carrigan towards the Ivy position. Him to take presence away. His team is already ready towards the inside bomb site, for example. A lot of teams know what they're up to. But there are variations of it. And there are some explosive strategies as well. I'm sure we'll see some fast main bursts coming forward. As we enter this one, smoke's already deployed. Carrigan sent that towards outside. It's Nico. Try and do what he does best, open things up towards main entrance.
Run boost. I don't think Golden spotted it. There's a chance that if he did, because they have a player pushed to the server in the form of JW, they would react to it. JW is going to display patience, though. He's heard the op shot twice. What he's more curious to hear is footsteps. Now, the fact that Guardian's ran with the op might be misleading in that he thinks there's only one still out there. Carrigan has walked in afterwards, so there's still 2 with rifles on a crossfire, and JW would do well to just sit tight.
Golden has to do everything he can to bait in his teammate here. Olaf Meister there with the bomb they hit, and nade's being thrown. That is very good timing there. Perfect from JW. Can he find another one? He'll do damage to Carrigan, but it seems like he'll be able to fall back here. JW did everything he can, but a 4-on-4 technically favors the T side here. Nico, the time runs down, and will be trying to make his way out of main entrance. Crims, great position to look towards that pop dog, using the hitch to try and find the first bit, but Carrigan causing an absolute nuisance here. Lovely shot towards Golden. It's an absolute brawl right now. Rain coming out on top. He's doing so much damage, but Crims keeping the dream alive. We've seen him clutch before. Can he do it again? This time 2 versus 1, 25 seconds remain. Got 50 points of health. He finds the first. Nico goes down as the bomb drops on the ground. Guardian with the AWP. All of a sudden, the HP isn't a factor.
Swinging around. Guardian had no idea where he was. Easy peasy lemon in my Pisco sour. They don't have Pisco here.
No,
it was disappointing.
Well, there it is. That was Rain and co. Managed to get down to the 2 versus 1. I said it in the pre-game. If Crimson start clutching out, start winning those sort of rounds, we might have a game on our hands. It looks like we have 4 to 1. Another partial buy for FaZe. After winning the pistol, they've lost 4 rounds in a row. Maximum loss bonus into the next. That's $3,400 per player. Means they can justify a bit more investment here. The smokes and execution, perhaps. Wall of smokes towards us. I get that bomb plant to make things uncomfortable when you know the orbs are out. JW 2 kills so far. He's yet to really kick off, but trust me, it's coming. He's very good on train. Maybe a chance now.
W can't quite hit a shot. Has to back off toward Hell. Good run in from Kerrigan. Oh my goodness, Kerrigan. Flusha was throwing an 8 as well, so he gets a free shot, but he's out of ammo. That would have been remarkable if he'd found all 3. Crims now has the high ground. Fnatic have the lead, and they might take it further as well. Bomb plant is somewhat substantial, but the fact of the matter is Fnatic are in a 3-1 situation with pistols down as well as the bomb. And it's just Rain remaining. Smoke out. Cover off the post-plant position. Rain's going to try and be as sneaky as ever to take guns away. He might try and grab... I mean, GW's low enough, but he's going to exit the safe way. But if he can grab one gun and carry it over into the next round, it would be significant enough. Especially if he sticks... Oh, wow. Okay, Rain. How has he done that? Nails Golden, who had high HP. Nails JW is low HP, and then dinked Crims down to 16. That... Yeah, you're right. They still defuse, but that was... Look at this.
It's not bad at all. I'll give you
1,
that.
2, 3. Hits them all. Okay.
Well, it was a good effort that. He keeps Fnatic very modest. We'll give him at least that. He can't win the round, but you can see the money is fully invested into this one. They do have a max 7 for JW. No orb this time. He's actually given the flush up. Interesting. As we get into round number 7 here. Crims, aggressive towards the lower ramp. He will be joined by Flusha at upper. Oh, JW! What a beast of that shotgun! Looking at the third! Not going to get it, but the damage has been done. Whatever tactic they had in mind has been completely shut down. Crims now, he's going to be in the pop dog as well. And it's all over. This round is another Fnatic victory here. Surely. Olaf, Meister and Guardian might have other ideas, but it's looking very good for the Swedish side.
Swing around from Golden. Good find. Takes out Olaf immediately. Guardian. Fast as ever. I have brain freeze. Carry on, Henry.
Well, he has a minute's work of it. Hasn't been the most incredible tournament for Guardian, but this could be one of the clutches that goes down in the history books. He can put it off. 3 versus 1. 5-1 down. Heads towards the backtracks. Flash up. You okay?
You spit in my mouth. It'll go away. Warm it up. Oh my god. My right eye is numb.
He has made it towards CT spawn. Remember, he has to get that bomb down within the next 30 seconds here. Both CTs holding towards outside. He's just hoping he finds a mistake here. Flusha and Lekro working in tandem. And Guardian, they did one on the corner. The problem is if he scopes now, they'll hear him coming.
And he can't. He'll have to go no scope. Lekro already knew where he was anyway. He was staring down. His teammate had Z covered. He just had to watch the 2 connecting points. 6-1. Fnatic looks great on train. I'll give them that. This could go 3 maps if this continues like this. They're looking really, really good.
This shotgun play from JW dodges the flashbang. Boom. How has he done that much damage? Or even headshots? Just getting it done. Very well played. I'm impressed. That's why I said the max 7 on train. It's up there with Cobblestone. I think that's the 2 maps that's really viable on. You don't really see it too often, but when you do, as like JW can put on a bit of a show. Flusha this time back on the AWP. Towards that lower ramp. Shotgun style orb. Bomb still down at T-spawn for FaZe, so nothing too fast to be happening this round. Still early days, believe it or not. FaZe can still win the half. It might look grim at this point. But a full buy here. We'll see whether they can find any sort of opening. So far, relying on those defaults and losing early frags at the very start of each round. Need to be a little bit more methodical. Pop Dog can be an area you drop the Molotov, flashbangs, push the CDs back first before going down. I'm sure they'll be more wary as the rounds roll forward. Lining up smokes.
Well, yeah, they will. Through this skylight. Windows, I guess, not really skylights, but window position. He'll bounce one neutral. Interesting. So Kerrigan checks Cubby with that. He could flash and push through it, which looks more likely, but usually we see sort of what Virtus Pro coined early on in the meta for this map is the right or left isolation smokes, I call them. Good push out through A main from JW, and look at him go. He's actually behind them already in Brown Halls. Doesn't even have to work up from the ladder, but he's found. They were ready for the flank, and not even necessarily through CT, or rather T-spawn, excuse me, but from the ladder itself. Rain's going to take down Flusha. Crims will try and redress the flank, but he is alone, and what a read from FaZe, and the fact that they were going to be caught off. I thought JW had done enough.
Not quite. He will be taken down, and Rain starting to show us what he's made of once again. 2 kills for him, and now Crims really has got his work cut out for him there. Not the Chris shot we're looking for. He does get the dink towards Rain, but that should be him taken down. Clean sweep for FaZe. 5 players surviving. They help themselves towards that B-bomb side there, aware of all the flanks coming through. And finally, Fnatic will have to take an eco here or a force buy. We'll see what they decide to do. Problem is, all the rounds have been very close. They have been clutching out left, right, and center. But Lecro, Golden, both at the first stage loss bonus of $1,400. I can see Crims with purchase there of a CZ. So they're going to take an eco here. A little partial buy with armor as well, just body armor. JW goes all into $200, so their options next round are very limited as well. Against the AKs and the AWP.
Go with the Molotov down toward Sandwich. FaZe with 1 round do break Fnatic. That's how vulnerable it is when you play against a team like FaZe. You might accumulate rounds, but it's a grind just to get them against a team of this skill. And if it's a grind, it means you're wasting, well, not wasting, but you're losing money and saving each time.
This is an anti-eco play from FaZe. It's actually really well read. They're actually tracking the money perfectly, knowing that after losing so many rounds in a row, they've been so tight, they know they're on pistols here. This is an anti-eco strategy. We send 3 players at upper ramp. It means the pistols can't really do too much for the connector. The upper ramp, the Deagle's maybe going to find 1, but you've got 3 players at the trade out. It's not a usual round, but it shows you how aware Karrigan is of the financial situation of Fnatic, and it's going to work out incredibly well for them. You might as well save the Deagles and armor at this stage. Karrigan finds a 2nd kill. This will be 6-3. Rain not going to miss that shot. Flusha gets dropped. And that should be all she wrote. As JW's in a 5 versus 1. He's got the smoke. 4 kills so far for him. Not the performance I was looking for, considering they are winning. I thought JW with the AWP on this map. We've seen it a lot online this season. It looked phenomenal, but it seems like Flusha had the orb most of the time here. JW found 2 kills from the shotgun. I think it was 1 from the pistol as well. So hasn't really stepped up to the levels I really built up there, but 2 minute another eco here as FaZe look to close the scoreline in a little bit. 6-4 should be coming through as we get some armor. Once again, CZs and some Deagles.
Guardian AWP. Double eco. Kind of sucks for Fnatic when you really think about it.
Well, yeah, when you get 6 rounds in a row, lose 1 and you double eco, it's like, how's that happen?
And more to the point, it's against when you're the underdog and you have a 6-1 lead and all of a sudden it's just gone. That's rough. Say that. Golden just runs and guns, baby. He is the golden boy. Forget Chad. Golden's the golden boy.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of in the name, right? Right.
They're taking, look at this gamble they're making right now. They're going to send all, well, let's say all 5. It looked like they were going to. They're going to send 3 players running back towards inner. It really is up to JW here at the pop dog. If he finds 1 more frag, he's spotted the barrel. Oh, Guardian. They'll run up with a CZ, make things uncomfortable, will do some damage. But ultimately, it's a 4-on-4. Golden still with that AK-47. Less than a minute remaining now. I'll have a full buy next round, of course, but Fnatic still have grounds to win this one. Inside stack. 1 player towards outside. I think that's Golden. He's up in heaven right now. He has to be a turret here. He is a good fragger. I know we didn't see it on overpass, but this map, I've seen him do some unspeakable things.
He's got 9 kills already. I mean, it's sort of the aspect of his game we don't talk about, because we're talking about the tactical prowess of Fnatic. Golden down, though, by Rain from 4. It does manage to get Karrigan beforehand. But this will allow the trade, at least for a bomb plant, as they sneak up behind the safe side of the bomb train. That's what I was going with. Olaf will occupy hell. That means all he has to do is swing around green. Be able to spot the bomb. Guardian has red. He's got the other approach. He's also got Pop Dog, and he's got company. As the Tracers come through, he sprays back. Pistols only for Fnatic makes things difficult. Lucro's at least picked up an AK-47. I might consider saving that at this point because the bomb's too far gone without kits. Don't worry about economic damage. FaZe has already accumulated that. CZ can justify going for it, so Flusha does, but Guardian finds him. And 6-4. FaZe continuing to climb back into it.
They absolutely do. Got a bit dicey there at the very start. Good push from Fnatic towards the main entrance, but ultimately FaZe recover. Golden had the chance there, like we said, the turret up in heaven with the AK. He gets the first kill, that was a nice shot, but to find multiple kills against a team like FaZe, and they know where you are, always going to be an absolute nightmare. But Fnatic, with the firepower this time, let go of the AK-47, that'll be saved over, and no AWP to speak of. That's not a massive issue. Like I said yesterday, it's a common misconception that you need an AWP every single round. On a map like Train, sure it helps, but you can still do very well with 5 rifles, and FaZe changing the pace from what I can see here. Flusha can hear them coming, drops the incendiary, and that will slow them down. Good play by him. They were hoping that they'd run the money so low and so tight that maybe they wouldn't have the incendiary, but they're going to have to change their mind now. They wanted to go for a very fast inside push. Not going to be the case now. Rain will sit on the hitch on the lower ramp. Flush out in his usual position. Trying to pre-fire where Rain actually stands. Doesn't quite connect, and Rain doesn't want to show his hand just yet. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate and see if Flusha will have another go at it at the lower ramp here. 3 players inside. They are anticipating an inside hit from the T side.
Olaf and Kerrigan together at Ivy. They are certainly anticipating it. Look at the minimap. Look how many blue dots are near the front of the B side. One is popped off. That's close enough to rotate. Flusha, good find. Flusha gets Guardian as well. I wish Flusha was the bathroom players for the puns that could be had.
Yeah, that was brutal though. You could see like Rain was thinking, that smoke's going to go behind me a little bit here. I could actually have a gap. And then all of a sudden, oh, grey screen. He can see your feet. Flusha gets 2. Like, that's by design. They know that smoke is powerful. So that was really well played by Flusha.
Kerrigan does get one back. Watch it! Oh, how does he miss it?
What? Kerrigan, no!
What?
How have you missed that?
How did JW miss the first one? How does Kerrigan whiff everything and then just turns around 180, slams him?
Give me a replay.
That's remarkable. That's awesome. Awesome! Hank, do you know that this could be the last map we cast in 2017?
It could be, but maybe Kerrigan's got other plans for us.
Well, yeah, he's throwing like that. Crims is going to take down Nico 7 for Fnatic. They might have one more.
Goodness gracious. Well, it's Flusha, like I said. Second kill again, purely through the smoke. That's so sick, he gets that. I want to see it from Kerrigan's POV. I want to see what happened there, how bad it could have been, but I just don't know how you missed that shot. You got like 5 seconds there. Oof.
That's unbelievable. That's so unbelievable. I love it, though. I love it. I love it. It gives me something to smile about. As JW will trade out Nico. He gets Golden beforehand. Flames down. Guardian a little bit hesitant as to what to do inside of him. He's tagged to 36. Fnatic, yeah, you know what? I take it back. We might have another map. They're looking awesome on this CT side.
Yeah, this is FaZe crumbling a little bit at this point. They won the pistol, remember, and so far Fnatic have looked like a strong unit. Double up set up for them. Guardian fumbling a little bit, making some noise by the pallet, but he will recover somewhat. He's always capable of winning these sort of rounds, but these are very quick and clumsy propositions from FaZe at the start. They're not doing the defaults right now. They're not really slowing things down. They've got plenty of cash to work with. As we round number 13, Fnatic have won the half. It's quite chaotic right now, that's all I'll say. Haven't seen like the default basic map control like Brown holds and then get Pop Dog execution. Hasn't been anything like that. It's always like really like chaotic and aggressive. That miss towards the Pop Dog steps as well. A bit awkward. It does happen though.
Well, JW will have the shotgun again, not the AWP. It's Flusha and Golden on the ops. I mean, how unorthodox is that? JW, the main opera, has been slaughtering them with the shotgun. So I'll go back to Pop Dog. You guys
I've always said
this
this about Fnatic, like, each to their own, right? But
every single roster they've had has been like this.
it's the inconsistencies of the AWP. Like, each and every round, every map, it seems like it changes. And for me as the in-game leader, that would be a nightmare. Just knowing, like, how am I supposed to know if we're getting better or not if we're changing that role up every single round and like where it feels like it's AWPing?
It's like the role never changes though. They just don't stick to the role.
Yeah,
I think that's more like it's a bit ridiculous. Shotgun, JW, oh, JW. Missed the first shot. I have no idea why you would do that.
Very interesting approach. Like that's the thing about JW though. He's always thrown away the rulebook of CS. Like he presents the unexpected play, because no one thinks anyone's ever going to try that. Running up Pop Dog at the beginning of the round with a shotgun, like that is technically a stupid thing to do, as you can see. But if he pulled it off and got one kill and fall back, like no one would be expecting that to come in through. That's why JW's always been such an enigma within CSGO. He can't replicate his playstyle. It's only him who can get away with it. Those are the Molotovs now that we wanted to see at the very start of this half when they were getting wrecked by the shotguns. That's how you take Pop Dog efficiently. You drop 2 Molotovs and it costs you a lot, but an outside play comes through. 5 versus 4 after JW flew up the Pop Dog ladder. Rain, 4 headshots for him. That's more like it. Much better stuff. Fnatic will have to give this round up, and JW does give them an entrance on a play. If you get a 5 and 4 as a T side, you know Pop Dog's clear, you line up for smokes. I think the set piece is looking much better for FaZe. The defaults aren't as crisp as I'd like on train. You don't have as much freedom just to walk around and blow people's heads off like you do on Overpass. Not as much of a fracking map in that sense. There's so many hiding places for the CTs to be in. So many different angles, crossfires, smokes they can use to lock you out. Very tight choke points. It's not like you can get, let's say, an overpass towards middle or long A. We have just an open duel, essentially. There's not really much of that going on.
No, I agree with that. And then FaZe are grinding out enough rounds that convince me that like a team like them can easily make this. Like they can pull this back at any time. But Fnatic have won the half at the very least. Flush is going to carry over the op. Don't really think you can force around this, but yeah, you never know. Pass out there. All right, fair enough. Double op setup it is. Double op setup and a force of MP9s. Famos's golden on a deagle. So I take back what I said about forcing. They're going to go for it.
See what they can do.
I thought maybe you let the one-up try and dictate things with pistols and save for round 15.
Now it's Lecro and JW on the ops, right? Before it was Golden and Flasher. Like it's kind of nuts.
No, it's insane. Anyway, I was going to go back to saying they could strengthen their buy for round 15, but they're going to go all in on this. Try and get 9 now and then break them and get to 10-5. So 10-5 rather than 9-6, I suppose, is the mentality.
This should be the inside play. A couple of basic smokes. Flashes come through. Molotov at the back of the first bomb right there. Flash shot does actually use the nade and the wallbang to take down Ray. Lecro hits the shot. This is looking good for the CTs now. Have FaZe got anything in response? Guardian certainly has, but Flasher keeps hitting everything with that FAMAS. Remember, this was the force buy. It's now a 4 versus 2. Guardian and Nico left in what seems like an impossible situation. They have 1 Molotov, 1 flashbang. They have to jump down at the very same time. It's pretty much all they can do here. Flash will come through, go down the same time, FaZe together, but Lecro hits another stunning shot. And now Guardian, impossible round now. He can't win this. Can he find any sort of opening? Apparently not. Flasher gets hit, but smokes him out, and that should be the round.
Guardian will sneak back over toward the upper position, but look at the mini-map and you'll realize Golden is on top of the ladder. The X-ray shows us as well. He can pop out at any time. Guardian will walk in, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Guardian is pre-scoped as well. Keep the crosshair placement along the edge of the wall. Close as ever, Golden goes. Golden goes and wins it out. Guardian, I thought, might get far enough to find the one shot. But there you go. The force buy pays off. 9-5. Now a chance to go 10-5. There is still money left for FaZe, so there's no guarantee. But by winning that round, essentially they get their guns back out. So there's still that chance for Fnatic.
Definitely. Flash out. What a performance that was with the FAMAS. HE wombo combo with the FAMAS spray towards the lower ramp, and then Lecro hitting every single shot. He has been flirting with the AWP this tournament, and it looks like it's getting better and better as we get deeper here. Final round of the first half, 9-5. FaZe certainly not as dominant as what we saw in Overpass. Fnatic with their map pick looking much better here. Final buy comes through for the international squad. 4 AK-47, CZ for Rain. You feel like Carrigan would want to maybe swap things over, give him the AK. That'd be traditional what Rain and for like FaZe have done in the past. Doesn't allow a swap. Rain will stick on the pistol here.
Well, fair enough. Necro to the op. And you're right, Rain in the pistol. Necro watching toward A main. Don't let the X-Rays mislead you. Oh my goodness, Golden. Oh my goodness, Golden. He gets only one though because there's just two spread out. Olaf's able to refrag with the AK. He only got Rain as well with the pistol.
Okay. Help him out too much. Very chaotic. JW misses a shot, but Necro doesn't seem to miss a thing right now. It's
both ops in the same spot, by the way.
That is interesting, isn't it? In the exact same spot.
Like both watching Ivy.
I assume Necro was in transition, but Krim certainly wasn't. Nico will take him down with a crisp headshot with the AK-47. Looking for 9-6 here. They have the lead. But now, Necro, the first miss in the last 3 rounds. But no, Flush can still do this for Guardian. He does say no, unfortunately. 9-6. Pretty equal half. It was a complete one-sided affair for the first 7 rounds. You remember, FaZe won the pistol, then 6-1 came in. But all they needed was that 1 round on the board. Then it just suggested all the rounds were very close indeed. It was a double eco for Fnatic there. 9-6 in the end. On the T side, it's not the end of the world. FaZe now switching over. If they get the pistol on the CT side, that's going to be 9-9, presumably if everything goes to plan. And then they'll be looking to get into this game. But Fnatic, much better here. Very competitive game. They have the lead. 3 sets of armor, no upgraded pistols. 2 smokes, 1 Molotov, 1 flashbang, 1 decoy. Karrigan with the diffuse gun on the CT forces. Smokes to be deployed almost instantaneously here. Towards the bomb train, the connector. Molotov's deployed as well. Can Karrigan do anything about this? It's Rain to strike first, but now Karrigan, as he watches his teammate drop, trying to hold it together. Can't do much though. 3 versus 2, Golden and Crims to recover. They haven't planted just yet. It's Rain with another impeccable performance here on a CT pistol.
Golden swings back toward the position of Ivy. He'll bypass that, walk into a green watch sandwich, but he has to consider the fact that Rain is in the corner, and if he leaves his back showing, well, all right, Rain's just going to go aggressive. He'll go down. He does. Crims is there to respond.
He wins these.
2. All right, there you go. There's the meme.
Here we go.
You're a slave to the meme, Hank.
He does it. He can actually pull this
He
one
wins these. Hashtag. 1 versus 2. He has bomb.
He has got the bomb. Just under a minute to work with. All it takes is 1 kill here, and it's all for naught. We'll see whether he can step up here. He's won many clutches here today, and indeed in this tournament. Silently makes his way towards Ivy. All comes down to timings here. There is a CT player watching the corner. Oh, that was the chance. Crims gets tagged up, doesn't land the shot towards Olaf. And now they know exactly where he is. He hasn't really got time to go around T-spawn and get towards B, so they know he's committed. It all comes down to raw firepower here as Crims got it in him.
Sneaking in. Not spotted, but now is. That'll turn the attention of the second player toward the red train. He can isolate it down to 1-on-1 with Olaf. That's not going to work out well. Olaf gets the kill. 9-7. FaZe get the pistol and the momentum on the second half.
Absolutely. Nice execution there, but you can see Rain, he plays in front of the smoke. That's the unexpected play. Most T-sides would assume the CT's, well, he'll be isolated off. You don't have to worry about connector. Rain hits absolutely everything. But the bomb does not get planted. Crims in the 2 versus 1. Gave it his best shot there. Had a chance to take that Olaf. Couldn't quite find the headshot, the killing blow. And they'll be on a force by in the second round here. Everyone all in. Deagles. Well, 1 Deagle. 4 CZs. A couple of smokes. I would assume an inside play. But they could go for the outside smokes as well. 2 smokes on either side of the bomb train. Try and get that bomb planted. JW has made his way down Pop Dog already. Happy to take those close range duels with the CZ in hand. Necro alone towards Ivy. Waiting for any sort of CT aggression there. Smokes to be deployed, presumably around the 1 minute mark. He will head towards inside. That makes sense to me. If you can find any sort of trade towards the inside bomb site, you're going to get a plant. Even if you lose 3 kills, you get 1. That plant is probably going to happen. So it does make sense that's where the bomb will go. You can smoke down lower ramp, smoke towards upper, or even just smoke the connector and lower and see whether you can force one of the CTs back and have a 1-1 duel. As Necro is trying to sell some presence towards long aim and stop the rotations being so fast towards inner when his team finally executes it.
Necro will back off.
Just firing speculative shots there, just to say I'm still here. but the inside play comes in. There's a smoke down lower ramp. Bomb should be planted. It's looking pretty good. Sure, they're not finding many kills, but I'm assuming that bomb's already been planted.
Shots down toward the corner. They'll jump back around. That keeps them alive. Flusher was tagged significantly, but Golden on top of where the bomb was planted. We'll go back out with a CZ. Tags in, Guardian on 8, believe it or not. Oh, they bypassed each other. That might favor Golden in some respects, but Rain's too quick. He heard him yelling and gets in position so as his teammates would not be left vulnerable. And FaZe pick up 9-8.
Pretty much as expected there. Lekro shows a bit of presence towards the Ivy position. He doesn't find a kill, but he makes the rotation a little bit slower than expected there. So FaZe keep 4 players alive. The bomb planted. Fnatic will be ecoed this round, but they'll be fully equipped going into round number 19. So that's not too bad. It will be 9-9. FaZe now on the technically easier side. We'll be able to almost certainly tie things up here. If you are just joining us, it's the second semi-final of the day. FaZe gunning for a place in the grand final where, believe it or not, Mousesport's wait for them. 2 international teams going toe-to-toe, potentially. Fnatic still can take this to a third. Let's see what the first gun round has in store for us. Just a CZ for Rain.
Why not? Rain.
In a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, dink through the box. Gonna have to sit tight like a fox. But I like the way that he walks. Hopefully he doesn't suck too much in this round.
Hey.
You thought it. It's not my fault.
Well.
Rain. We'd make good twins. Why can't we be twins?
Why don't we tell them?
Why don't we just make an Instagram account that's like DJ Twins, not official?
The Dadbot Twins.
Dadbot Twins.
Not quite as sexy.
No, not quite. JW at least gets Rain.
Yeah, we can do that. 4 versus 2. JW and Crims. Really able to make much of a dent in this round. They get 1 kill towards Rain, but you only had the pistol, right? So there's nothing really to recover. They've already got upgraded pistols themselves. 40 seconds. If they get 1 more kill out of this, like we said, they are pretty well equipped for the first gun round with the bomb going down in the second. Fnatic, though, lost their momentum slightly here. Nico will be looking for a couple more kills, get 16 more bucks. There's the first. He won't get the second. JW is going to deny him the satisfaction, it seems, as he gets close. Oh, that's a lovely little shot. Carrigan, a little bit frustrated that could happen, but that's all they're really looking for. 1 more kill out of that play. Every kill in CSGO matters, especially if you take one of the CD players down. He's trying to whittle down their money and make sure it doesn't swell out of control. Or it could be the difference between a Nico or them force buying. If you just find 1 kill there, it all adds up. 99 though, as we're all square here. Double AWP set up for Guardian and Nico. There are a few AWPers on the FaZe side as well. Olaf might like to chime in. Everyone pretty much apart from Rain will AWP at 1 point in their 7-map pool. As Nico flashes towards main entrance. Have a look and try and find all the AWPers, which doesn't exist on the Fnatic side. Olaf might try to force the issue towards the lower ramp. Not going to happen. Carrigan needs to be very careful there. Nico always going to hit that shot. It's Carrigan to bait him in. Can't find the second. This is looking a little bit problematic now for Fnatic as it goes to a 5-on-4.
5-on-4 certainly helps in the first gun round as they try and maintain the lead. Carrigan looks back out toward the smoke. It's still down. Through it. Well, I hope he can't look through it because that would be a little weird. Bring the integrity into question, but he's going to cover off as they back away. All except for 1 will back away from that position. Golden is still up behind the server, or at least contesting. Defense with the advantage will spread out in a 3 versus, or sorry, not a 3 versus, but a 3-2 situation. So 2 on B, 3 on A. And that does include the op of Guardian at B. He goes out, meanwhile, is a little bit different position. It's actually getting aggressive at the A main position. Trying to find the gap. Golden that gets it. Flusha gets the kill on Rain. Not Lacro's a little bit limited, but wants to try and push him, because if they can push in tandem from A-Man and Ivy, they can pincer the defense, distracted, preoccupied, exactly what they do. Guardian gets one of response against Flusha, but they still have the position to cover it off, and Lacro gets Guardian, which now means he can get the bomb planted. Can he? Oh my god, where does Guardian's bullets go? Is he shooting blanks?
Yeah, I don't know how Olof didn't find that kill. That's kind of insane.
I thought I was the only one that shot blanks in 2017.
Well, Olof might still be frustrated that. It seemed like the aim was right, the crosshair placement was good, and he probably doesn't win this round now. If he gets that kill, it denies a plant. He's got a very good chance to do so, but they're just either side of him right now. One towards the backtrack, one towards main entrance. He goes for... Are they not going to check it? Not like this. Oh, Matt. I just don't have anything to say about that.
No, that's brutal.
Come on, boys. If one of you goes down, it's absolutely fine. You've ascertained that he's not defusing the bomb, and he's killed one of you, and he's got another 5 seconds before he can fully defuse. You can play with him again. Why is no one watching the bomb? Take a pause, maybe. That's kind of shocking. Just to know, it's a horrible blunder at the wrong time. They did everything so well there. Presumably, they couldn't hear the defuse map because you could see how far away from there. They're trying to play the real smart game. It was actually really cool what they did. One of the backtracks, one of the main entrance. Like, he's got nowhere to really find a kill. He full diffuses, though, and no one touches it. No one has the communication to think, can you hear the bomb? Are you close enough? Like, I'm guessing they couldn't hear it because someone's got a face in there. Even when he taps it, someone has to assume that could be an issue. Try and even just shoulder face it and just work out what he's doing. But that could be the end.
That could be the end. That's shocking.
Like, just in terms of the choice, it's not in the grand scheme of things, it's one round, but just what it does for your morale of the team, the bickering that could ensue from that. Like, it's such a locked-in round. I felt like Olof had no options there. To go for a full defuse, and it works.
Nico. AWP. Kerrigan's going to watch out toward Ivy instead, though, with the CZ. Look at me expecting that meta to play out. M4, obviously. Backs off nades to be thrown. Nico in position. Good catch. JW, he's followed it up, and Rain's there to support. Down goes Lacro and FaZe. Easy. If you reverse the last 2 letters in FaZe, do you know that it spells easy?
Yeah.
Okay, just letting you know.
It's pretty good.
Thanks.
Save the gold for the semi-final, I see.
Gotta get it in there eventually.
Will be Olof Meister taking down Crims. 4 versus 1. Very good stuff from Nico. He is just a great all-round player, isn't he? He can do absolutely everything, it seems. Close range AWPing, finds the 2 kills. Before they had him locked down, he manages to hit the first shot, baiting his teammate Rain. You can see him just taking all the aggro away, and then Rain just there to back him up, stop anyone getting too close to him. Using that body system very effectively. I like to see it. Well, here we go then. FaZe of a little bit of a tricky situation. No orbs once again. They will get the AKs out, but at what cost? Gold and no nades whatsoever. JW down to the
Actually, if you spell FaZe backwards, it's easy as fuck.
That's true.
That's even better. I didn't think about that.
Would have been better.
Should have gone all the way with that. Sometimes you just gotta commit, you know? Only went halfway in. Nico burns gold and alive. JW with the pistol's gonna wrap around, get shut down immediately. Unfortunately, 2 AKs left to find 4. Double op, AK, and M4. Good find from Flusha. They've actually pulled this immediately. Flusha just nailed them. That was extremely quick. No discredit to Flusha. He's been sharp in this series. Golden leads the way on 19, but Flusha's on 13 this map, and last time he was decent as well. Crim's just going to watch their backsides to make sure they're not going to be flanked out, but they won't be. There's a CT on either site. Kerrigan's going to play it passive. That'll allow a bomb plant on 2A. Basically, all he wants to do is hold the sandwich position so he can sneak in as the bomb's going down and try and cut them off in post plants.
1 minute at this point. They have 1 Molotov to work with here. Olof Meister and Kerrigan. I was hoping a CT will make a mistake. Olof Meister timidly has to watch that bomb site. And towards inside. Kerrigan with a nice headshot, though. Takes down Crims, takes no damage for it. That's wonderful. Drops the smoke, gives himself a veil, buys some time. Flusha, he has to make a choice. He has to push through the smoke and try and find him. He has no idea what's on the other side. He's hoping Kerrigan makes a mistake here. He's just running down that clock as low as he possibly can. Flusha will push the smoke. Get his position up, though. Kerrigan back to safety. Back to safety indeed. Flusha's got Kerrigan cut off, though, because he knew where he was going.
do is wait for the angle to present itself. Still has the bomb, still hasn't planted. 10 seconds has to do so, and he's got a problem because if he holds it, Olaf's close enough, he's going to fake it. Olaf doesn't need to peek. He can play the post plan. Olaf has the advantage in every way. Yeah, no, why are you holding it? He didn't get on that in time. There was 3 seconds. Olaf easily with the kill.
Yeah. I guess you're just panicking at that point. But it says, for anyone who's not aware, if the clock reads 3 at the top, you can no longer plumb. It's interesting Olaf even decided to face him. I guess he was like, well, you definitely can't win now, but he definitely took a bit of a chance. Taking that duel. Flusher with some lovely work to make the round a possibility there. Carrigan goes down to the 1 versus 1. You can see Olaf myself helps himself to the round victory. Presumably, this is a partial buy. Oh, goodness gracious. JW's all in. That's what we call it, the tactical purchase, right? 4 pistols and the AK-47 coming out after JW to have a monster performance here and try and carry the round single-handedly. Smokes have been deployed. Attack comes in. I think Rain got shot by his own teammate there. He'll still get a kill. Doesn't seem to bother him. JW, yeah, it was Nico that hit him. And Guardian will start to hit absolutely everything. Nico making up for that bit of team damage coming through. It's a 4 versus 2 with the Eagles and CZs, and 13-9 looking very likely at this stage. Remember, it's a 9-6 half.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part. It's difficult for Fnatic. I want to give them... I said coming into this, I wanted to see them do something. I wanted to see them have some weight in the series. Some sway, but as much as the first half did, the second half's not delivering, and Olaf punishes his old teammate Flusha immediately jumping off the ladder. Good play from Crims, but 1 versus 3 with the CZ75. Henry, I don't know what you think about it.
Yeah, it's being whittled down now. They know he's not planting, and that was probably his chance to get that bomb down. He'll still get the plant here. Carrigan knows what Crims is capable of. Doesn't want to rush down that lower run by himself. Wait for you've got your teammates surrounding him, and you've got a real chance of getting the refrag. This could be another kill for Crims. They're definitely going to win the round phase, but he keeps causing damage here. And there it is. A little bit problematic, but still.
If he had a, like... I don't think he would have killed Nico from that range. If he had held him off and Nico didn't re-peek, he could have actually isolated Carrigan and brought that into a 2 versus 1 where he grabs Carrigan's gun and had a chance in it. But 13-9 for FaZe. They are 3 rounds. I don't know why I do that every time they hit 13. It's like ingrained in my head. But they're 3 rounds away from the grand final, Henry.
They are indeed. Mousewards, I'm sure, watching this game. And maybe a little bit worried as to the way FaZe are presenting themselves on the server right now. Double AWP set up for Guardian and Nico once again. Maximum loss bonus, of course. We haven't seen the AWP on the T-side once, I don't think, for Fnatic as of yet. Time slipping away as Guardian aggressive surely gets taken down here. They have to get the trade. Oh my goodness, they can't find it. Guardian goes down to 67 HP. He was blind. I don't know how he didn't get taken down there. Nico, he doesn't miss a beat. Guardian chimes in as well, and the bullying continues here. First 2 kills coming courtesy of the AWPs. 5 on 3, and they have to push here towards Ivy. They can't allow us to pop. Carrigan, the double frag. The bomb goes down. This round's over, I'm afraid. There was a chance of recovery there. They take down Carrigan. The bomb was there. They could have gone towards the backtracks and maybe get towards CT spawn.
Crims standing in the open. You're right, it is. Unfortunately, it's going to go 14-9. Nade as well. Crims walks in. Nico gets the kill. Not much left in the tank, or perhaps in the battery capacitor.
Do you think we'd have a much different game if Olaf didn't win that 2 versus 1? Could that be the start of the second half for Fnatic?
Yeah, no, it is. Look, Counter-Strike is more momentum-based than people realize with the economy. So, yeah, absolutely, it's entirely possible that Fnatic was able to... I think it was almost going to be a grind for Fnatic, but they're able to grind it out with that momentum. You ride out the momentum for a few rounds.
The thing is, you can't afford to make those sort of mistakes.
No, absolutely not.
That's the problem.
It's the same as what I used to say about Fnatic when they were in their glory days, and I think the epitome of that was when it was SK was still Luminosity in Katowice. They led 2 maps in the best of 5 in Katowice 2016, 12-3, and they lost both of them because as soon as you make one mistake, a team like FaZe now, but formerly what Fnatic was, just capitalize and they just run you down.
They will, and they'll completely smash you to pieces. And Fnatic, they take one of those pauses there. They used to talk about this in an interview. Pronex definitely did, where they take a pause, they just don't say anything. They just try and calm down. They just sit there in silence and just like, okay, we can, like, you're not saying anything, but you're just knowing, right, let's just try and relax. We can still do this. It's not over till it's over. Carrigan, here's the flashbang come through. He'll hit the first shot. He'll try and fall back towards the server, presumably. But he hits himself in the open, but Nico's there to back him up. It's glorious. Carrigan's always there trying to bait them around the corner and say, yeah, come get me. Nico with the AWP. Not missing a single shot right now. Looking for series point. Grand final point. One more will do it for that. 5 versus 3. This was looking to be a very good second map, but the second half has been disappointing from Fnatic. They haven't got going at all. It all stems off that full defuse of an all off, in my opinion. It's recoverable to lose this sort of rounds, but I feel like the blunders we saw on overpass as well, it was just insult to injury.
Flash is smoked off. Needs to get kills. Needs immediately to get kills. 44 seconds left. Nico's gotten Krems now. He definitely needs to get kills. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. He does get one, but I mean, the round, oh, in itself, I take it back. Good response. He's left in a 1 versus 3, however, needs the ace to win it out.
Yeah, what an ace it will be. He's one step closer now. Flasher is not messing around. 2 versus 1. FaZe know what he's capable of. 20 seconds remaining, though. He hasn't got the bomb.
Exactly. So that's the one thing that they know.
Maybe this won't be the climactic finish week in 1, because you can see one player rotating to the end of the all towards the Ivy. He's watching that bomb. He starts to recover it. Now he pretty much can't win. I don't think he can get the bomb, survive, and get a plant in.
Oh, they smoked it off for him, though. He's got it and he's gone. He's tagged once. I don't know why they smoked that. Olaf even rotated away from Z Connector. You're right. He cannot stand. Olaf's hot on his heels. Map. Series point for FaZe.
I think if he just held
for easy AF.
If he didn't jump up, the thing is, like, he knows they're chasing him. If he didn't jump up, he still could have planted, but he was done for anyway. I don't know why they would smoke and give a chance to get that bomb and fall back. It was a nice idea. I think they would smoke on the bomb and make him lose it, but overall they win, so no harm, no foul. AK's UMP, Galil, and 6 rounds in a row just for overtime here. As you can imagine, that doesn't look too good for the Swedish boys here. Another good tournament, though, I'll have to say, like, it's getting convincing now. They're making playoffs consistently. It's not a disappointing event every single time. Semi-finals, this sort of event is very good indeed. But it feels like it's coming to its logical conclusion. FaZe Mousesports should be our grand final unless something completely untoward happens here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. JW just started off well, though, and takes down Nico. Kerrigan's still inside of Cubby and Ivy. To watch and make sure when they push through, he's lined up and ready to roll. Gets one. JW down to Flusha, burns Rain. So still the advantage for Fnatic. Guardian with the AWP. 2 of them. He got Kerrigan this time, finally getting onto the second op. He was a good and a proficient second op for the TSM days of the Astralis camp when they played Train. Flusha, great position! And he takes down Guardian. This round looks like it may amount to double digits for Fnatic. As Kerrigan's going to walk back around as well and watch toward A main. He swings in, pre-scoped. Oh, he had to hit that, I feel like, because they're all over the site. They're swarming on top of him. Nothing he can do to respond.
Nice up. Won't be able to close things out just yet. We'll see whether Fnatic has still got life for them yet. It's 5 rounds in a row now. Macro, deep breath now. Double orb set up on the T side of Train. Can be a thing. We'll see if it delivers any sort of result here. As we're around about 26. It's going to be an eco. Oh no, well, is it? Yeah, it is. I was going to say, they've got an 8k on Kerrigan, 6 on all of my. So they're making sure they don't throw this game away, essentially. They're going to say, right, take some deagle rounds now, a little partial buy. Don't have to do anything too drastic. These rounds always a possibility with the FaZe players, but they know they've got a safety net of 5 rounds. There's no need to just force into it and throw it away. Oof, all of my stuff. What a shot that was.
That was what a shot indeed, but he goes down to JW immediately after. Still 4 versus 4, and Rain's pushed up. Finds Krims here. Gets a gun for it. We might be onto something. Armor as well to work with if he gets the AK-47. We always talk about that. It's how things, you mentioned it, snowball.
Yes.
Krims will back away. Need down and JW. Back out toward Brown Halls. Shot from Krims. Fnatic are definitely holding on.
They are for dear life. No mistakes now. Had a few of them. And Rain! Oh my god! With that Desert Eagle, he finds the bomb and the man advantage. That could be it. They didn't consider main entrance to be a possibility there. What a performance from Rain. This tournament has been unbelievable for him. Surely he doesn't find another. Crims puts him to bed. Now the 2-on-2 begins.
But with 27 seconds, all they have to do is pressure the bomb. Crim still has the gun to work with. They know they have to pressure the bomb. It's 1-for-1. Guardian's still alive in it. He's taken out immediately after by Crims, but it's now Kerrigan. Scout only to work with, however. Bomb's going to just be held 15 seconds. Kerrigan knows it, but doesn't need to pursue. If by chance he fakes, Kerrigan wants to take the time advantage. That's given by default. Tags him as well. Kerrigan's got an advantage, but Crims has the angle and the hold. 15-11.
Another clutch from Crims. How many times has he got to do this? Rain. Those shots from main entrance, it felt like it was done. Hits the first, the second's even better. Bomb goes down. If Kerrigan had anything else but a scout, you'd feel like that could be the end. No tactical pause, I'm surprised. Warp this time for JW. Back to the double AWP situation for Guardian and Nico. 4 more rounds to close it out to try and avoid overtime. And it's towards main entrance, doesn't do any damage. That certainly does though, Nico. Aggressive push towards the main entrance itself, and he'll find the 5-on-4. The first incision potentially here to making their way towards the grand final. 4 more kills to find. Nice run boost, boys. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's about as bad as it gets.
Oh, that's just awkward. Like Jessamine said, you can't afford to make any mistakes now. You go for that run boost. If you're not aware, you use that dumpster to run across and launch a player. If you fail it like that and you awkwardly just run across, that's why he died. And that's just not the right time for that mistake to come through. And Nico, he's so hungry for more kills here. He knows, well, it seemed like he knew there was another player on the right-hand side. 5-on-3 now as he gets in the pallet. That will be Crims, not known to be an AWPer. Let's see if he can find anything here.
Well, trying his best. Sneak down. AK in hand. Olaf's going to push up the ramp at the exact time that he takes the right. That means they're not going to be ready for him. They're not going to be ready for him at all. Still reloading, in fact, and Olaf gets away. It's a 5 versus, well, make that a 4 versus, make that a 3 versus, make that a, no, just kidding. It's a 3 versus 2 still. Good job from Golden. Rain will eventually put him down. It's all on to Crims.
Again.
Exactly that. Tries to get the headshot toward upper. Knows he needs to save some ammo and conserve it, though, because he's got problems out toward Ivy. Good fake. Kerrigan buys it. Isolates him, but Rain's jumped down and jumped on top of the train. And I dare say, Henry, it's all done. And with that, so is our 2017 FaZe to the final. They will play Mouse Sports.
There we go.
This is not Mexican, but I'm still Moroccan.
I could sort of dance this a little bit. It's